Happy Friday. Brian Manning here with your weekly update. Let's get right to it. Monday this week, relatively quiet news day. Tuesday this week, we got some feedback on appreciation. This first came from Case Shiller. Case Shiller said appreciation across the country moved from 1.9% down to 1.7%. And then we also got feedback from the FHFA, and they said appreciation moved from 2.7% down to 2.6%. Not that surprising to see a slight decline of depreciation, especially considering where interest rates have been for the last several years. Wednesday this week, we get pending home sales. So pending home sales is signed contracts. This was expected to be flat and actually ended up on a month-over-month basis being up 4%, likely because we've seen mortgage rates move lower over the last several weeks, which is great to see. Then we get ADP. So first Wednesday of every month, we get ADP reading. This is the largest provider of private payrolls in the US. This gives us feedback on employment and hiring. This is for the month of September. Now, this report is really important because we had the government shutdown. So Friday, today, we're supposed to get the BLS report. That's the Bureau of Labor Statistics. But with the government shutdown, we're not getting any reports. So now the last report we have to go off is ADP. ADP is, I would say, is a very accurate version of this report. First of all, ADP has said that we've been negative and hiring for the last 3 of 4 months. So first of all, that's really impactful. Then we look at the actual employment report, and expectations was that there would be 50,000 jobs created across the country in the month of September. And instead, the country lost 32,000 jobs. Now, my first question is, what the heck is the Federal Reserve looking at? Federal Reserve has been saying, oh, we don't have to cut rates. The employment is so good. Employment is great. Fed members everywhere have been on parade saying how strong the U.S. economy is, that we don't have to cut rates because the employment market is strong. Yet here we are, ADP, 3 out of the last 4 months showing negative growth. And here we are again, ADP showing that we shed 32,000 jobs in the month of September. I have no clue what the Federal Reserve is looking at, but this is what we have to deal with on a daily basis. I don't know the answer. That's what it is. Now, we're dealing with government shutdown. A lot of unknowns around this. I'm not really sure how this is going to impact the mortgage process. This could impact FHFA, HUD, VA, USDA, flood insurance. The list goes on and on and on. I hope the politics can kind of get their shit together and get this stuff going again. It's never good to have a government shutdown. Hopefully they can figure something out and come to terms, because it's not great to see everyone that's impacted from a government shutdown. It's very unfortunate to see, but here we are, and this is the stuff that we have to deal with. Realtors, we got a great luncheon going right now. It's winning with objections. We just did one Wednesday this week in Boulder. Great event. We got one coming up next week at Capitol Grill in Denver. A couple more coming up in South Denver, West Denver. If you can make it RSVP, we'd love to have you. And I can't believe it's already here. Fall Fiesta, Thursday, November 13th. It's our Roots Music Project in Boulder. We have some incredible live music, open bar, all-you-can-eat tacos from McDavid Tacos. Most importantly, we're raising money for Community Food Share. The amount of people in Boulder County and Broomfield County with the food insecurity that we can go out there and support is tremendous. Boulder County is one of the wealthiest counties in the country. Come on out. Let's have a great time. Let's party with the cause. Let's raise some money. Hopefully we see you there. Happy Friday. Have a great day.